What's up YouTube? June here. Thanks for tuning back in. Let's see if you can figure out what this video is about. Graziani Pastel, Lemon Pastel. Enhancer, Desert Ghost. How about Carnival Clown versus Mosaic Clown? That's right, this video is going to be about line bred traits, the importance, and how we at Ballistic Pythons are believers of it. So stick around, you're not going to miss it, because we are also cutting a clutch in this video. It's from our leopard spot nose yellow belly firehead clown, bred to one of our lines that we believe is really heavy pattern. It's our Mosaic Clown female. So we'll start the intro and we'll be right back. Alright, so something I want to really discuss today is the importance of line breeding in all of our projects. It's kind of gotten lost in the whole ball python breeding world. I find anyways, it used to be really big, but species such as like this blood python here, this girl's a T positive albino goldeneye. Traits like that, well, this is a recessive trait, but as you notice, this one's very, very reduced, very striped. That's one of the traits people try to breed in the blood python world, along with color, high red, pattern reduction, stuff like that. And then it goes in other species as well, such as green tree pythons. It's huge in there. And with the green tree pythons, they would have phases such as the mite phase, high blacks, high blues even, where the only way to really reproduce those traits are to keep that line as pure as possible. So it kind of got lost in the whole ball python breeding world. I'm not too sure where. If you were in it about 10 plus years ago, even starting with the pastel, which was one of the hottest genes, or was the hottest gene to ever come out, they would have different lines. You had the Graziani line that had, you know, really, really blushed out backs. You'd have the lemon pastel from Nerd. They really produced higher color, and they would hold the color even better. There's a couple of other phases of pastels as well. In today's world, you'll know maybe the Enhancer versus Desert Ghost. Two different lines, same gene, very compatible. A lot of people are saying they are compatible, but why not keep them apart? You know, each one has their own traits, and that's known already. Enhancers, people say, you know, that holds a nicer color, more of a creamy color. Desert Ghost, you know, I've seen both side by side, and you know, I always make fun of Will for this at RCR, that they're the exact same thing, and you know, there's no different. Well, he knows that they're the exact same thing, but I bug him saying that they are completely different and that Enhancer's better. I have seen them side by side. I did notice a difference. I don't know if it's a genetic variance, but I'm a believer of line breeding. So if that Enhancer that I saw look way better than the Desert Ghost in person, I'm going to choose the Enhancer because I want to work with the best and I want to keep that line pure. So basically what I'm explaining here is, the reason for explaining, sorry, is I do work with a couple of lines in clowns and pieds and a couple of other things that I play with. I've been working on them behind the scenes a little bit. I want to go over a few of them and as well explain a clutch, or go through a clutch cutting with you guys that has one of the lines, and I want to see if my theory is correct and if what the characteristics of that female will pass through. They have in the past, and I want to see what it's going to do with this one. So that pairing for that clutch was our leopard spot nose fire yellow belly head clown, bred to one of our Mosaic line clown females. So before we get into that, I want to show you the females in different lines, and I want to see if you guys notice a difference. I also want to hear your thoughts on if you believe in these line bred traits, and if you do it yourself. So stand by, let's grab these animals and we'll show them off. Okay, so here's the first line I want to show off. So this is our Mosaic Clown female. So what you're going to notice are really high white sides. Like, obviously it's an older animal. When these animals were younger, it was really, really noticeable. So again, these are characteristics. With line bred traits, you're more looking for the characteristics that'll pass on. We don't believe any of these are genes, as we haven't been able to isolate anything, but we do notice that the traits that we're describing to you guys do pass on to the offspring. So that for that purpose, we really select our clown females very carefully as far as what male to pair to her. So with this one, you're looking at really high busy pattern and the connecting aliens. This has really proven to pass on to the offspring. I'll show a couple right here on screen. So this first one is the Mosaic mahogany clown, possibly spectre as well, but you can see it's super busy. It really took that pattern from the mom. This next one is a clutch the year before that even, was a butter spot nose head clown bred to her. And look what it did to the spot nose combos. Like, look at this butter spot nose. I had the butter mosaic clown as well, and even just a regular spot nose. I'm gonna pan back to mom here. You're gonna notice the babies all really get that head stamp from the mom. That spear head stamp at the back. You'll notice that all the babies have that, as well as a super busy pattern. And yeah, if you contrast her with other females, we'll go to the next one right away here. So this is the next line we work at. We've just nicknamed it Red, the red, the red line, mostly because well, obviously the babies, they come up with a lot of red blushing, a lot of orange, and really high color. Also the really nice pattern reduction that you notice with this female. It's not even like a blade reduction. It's that the alien heads are really clean, very squared off. When we first got her, we're like, is this like a cinnamon clown or maybe a bell line? But we weren't too sure. There's some stuff going on with this girl that might be hidden in her. She might be possible head hypo, but we're not too sure yet. But when she was younger, she had a really high color. Here, 1 second, I'll just swing around. But super nice female. But if you look at the tail, like that really passes on to offspring as well, especially in her last red stripe clutch. Yeah, that's the red line. If you want to contrast her color, it was way more drastic before, but you can kind of see it when we put the mosaic near her. You know, she's really holding that color. But yeah, so those are the two. So of course for that, like, you know, if you want something with higher color, like your red stripe, your magma combos, you want to go with something that has the red, right? Or if you want to go busy, if you want to do your spot nose combos, big, or the confusion clown combos, if you want to make something completely busted, obviously I'm going to put it to the mosaic. These are my theories so far, and so far they've proven true. I want more color, I'm going to put it to red. If I want more pattern, I'm going to put it to mosaic. Now a new clown line I got into the collection, shout out to John Zato at Vino Type Factory. He sent me the Carnival line. That's something that I've always had my eye on, and I think it was Lawson that used to work with this line. But check this out. Now this is completely different. First off, notice the color right away. The color, the pattern. This is probably the line I'm most excited to work with. I think it has so much potential. Now that's gonna be the best of both worlds. Like I said with the previous two, if I want color, I'd go with the red line. If I want a pattern, I'll go with the mosaic. I think this is gonna be the best of both worlds. And I can't wait to start pairing this girl. Just to contrast her. That's the mosaic. Look at the Carnival's color. Absolutely insane. Yeah. So we also work with different lines of hides as well, but we'll save that for another video because I do have clutches from that I want to see out, and we can see if those prove out as well. Alright, so here's a cool contrast I want to show you guys. So here's two offspring. One's from the mosaic line, one's from our red line. Can you tell which one's which? Like, see the difference? Thick reddish orange back. Had that pattern reduction, that nice clean pattern reduction that passed through. For the mosaic, the connected alien heads, the high white sides, clean head. So again, the difference. Ooh. Mosaic, red line. Alright guys, I hope that made a little bit of sense to you guys. Like I'm saying, every other species out there is being line bred. Green trees, bloods, you name it. People are going for characteristics that aren't necessarily genes, but genes passed on. So if those species are doing it, why not ball pythons, right? It would make sense. Quality in, quality out. Maybe that quality is the characteristics that we need to really concentrate on to pass on to the future offspring. Okay, so we're going to be cutting the clutch right away, so we'll see if my theory proves true anyways. We'll see if that high pattern passes through to the offspring. I think it will. I think we're going to be blown away. As I said, last year's mahogany clowns were absolutely insane. And adding this spot nose to the mix, I think it's going to be nuts. But we'll see right away. Before we do that, just want to show off a couple of clutches here being laid right now. So this was our pinstripe het clown. This one we paired to our clown pied. Sitting on a nice clutch of eggs. That I'm excited for. Pinstripe het clowns, sorry, pinstripe clown het pieds are going to be nuts. I think pinstripe clown pieds are going to be amazing. And the other clutch that just got laid was right here. She's still laying right now. That's our Tofino girl. Really old girl that's been way through the color phase. She's still in the middle of laying, so I'm going to leave her alone, but she was bred to our acid cinnamon het albino. So we should see some acid Tofino combos, which could be really cool. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the next room and get these eggs cut. Alright guys, let's get right into it. So again, this is clutch number 2 from 2021. The male we used was our leopard spot nose fire yellow belly, 100% het clown, and we bred it to one of our clowns that's actually from the Mosaic line. She seems to throw very busy patterns, so I figured she'd be a good candidate for the Batman project. So super excited about this one. Let's get right into it. 3 pips so far. And some crazy heads already peeking out. I'm gonna save this one for last. I think it was pretty nutty looking. So again, being a fire yellow belly leopard spot nose, you could hit some crazy Batman combos. Let's see what we got. Egg number 1. Very nice. Looks like a leopard yellow belly. Really nice one too. Let's do this one next. Let's go. Let's hit a few Batmans, eh? Boom. Look at that thing. Holy crap. I don't even know. Leopard. Could I have spot nose? I'm not sure. I've never hatched these before, so it's gonna be a first time for me as well. I don't know if that has spot nose, but I'd say probably fire yellow belly leopard clown. Super nice. Like this one didn't even pip. Look how ready it is already. This one's completely full. It's gonna burst. Yeah, so these are right at day 56, so right on time. Wow, that one was full of fluid. Nice healthy baby in there though. Again, fire leopard yellow belly. See what this one is. So this male was from Jordan at JP Reptiles. And leopard clown. Nice one. Look how busy it is. Unless that could have, that head's pretty nuts. I wonder if that has spot nose too. Maybe it's a Batman. I think it is. Oh, where are you going? What do you guys think? I think it is. I'll have to see for sure when it comes out, but that's pretty busy on the sides. And that head. These things are ready to come out. It's a really nice clutch. Really pays to have a male like that in the collection. Again, this was a het to a visual clown, so. Holy crap, what the hell is that? Wow. Jesus. Pardon my language, but holy. I'm not even sure if that's clown or not. Is it? Or is that just the same as dad? I think it's clown? I don't know, but if it's not, wow. That's crazy. Another one. That one's clown. All right. Unbelievable. Look at that head. What a clutch. Wow. That one I think might be all of it. I think this one might be this one could be the het. I think what we're seeing is this one would be the fire yellow belly leopard spot nose het, probably with the mosaic influence. That's why it's super busy. I think this one might be the visual fire yellow belly leopard spot nose clown. So fire yellow belly Batman. And possibly a Batman. But wow. All right, last one. This one had the craziest head, so I want to save it. But I think that one actually, that last one I cut, beat it. Oh man, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Jeez, look at the sides on that thing. All right. Okay, so now I think I'm starting to see what we have. It's either they're the same thing, we'll have to see when they're out, but if not, based on these red flames here, you can see them. This one might be the all fire yellow belly leopard spot nose clown, and this one might just be missing yellow belly. But I'll know for sure once they're out. But geez, look at that, guys. So out of 7 eggs, got 4 clown combos, 3 insane hets, and pretty safe to say that Batman showed up here. Wow. Absolutely love this clutch, guys. Probably one of my favorite clutches I've ever hatched. Okay, sit tight. Let's let these guys come out and I'll do an update once everybody's out of the eggs. Alright everybody, we're back about a day later here. Everybody's out of the eggs and man, did these ever exceed my expectations. What an insane clutch, and I'm really happy with every single animal in it. So let's get right to it and I'll show them off with the non-visuals first. But look how clean that is. So this one is, I believe, just a leopard yellow belly. 100% het clown, and it's really displaying like those mosaic influences, like Really, really busy pattern. All these connected aliens. It's amazing. I believe this one's a male. Again, leopard yellow belly, head clown. Next up, again, top-notch quality. This one is leopard fire yellow belly head clown. I think this one was yeah, another male. But a really, really, really nice example. This one's absolutely amazing. This one is an exact replica of Dad. Honestly, even nicer. Again, I'm using that lineage or line bred trait from the mosaic. I'm calling it line for now because I don't think I'm not sure if it's a gene or not. But it's really, really showing through. Look how busy that is. Like all the way down. Belly. Nice and clean. So this one is leopard spot nose. Oops, sorry. Leopard spot nose, fire yellow belly. 100% head clown. And that one's a female. Likely going to be staying here. Alright, on to the visuals. Super, super clean. This one I wasn't sure about when we were cutting the egg. I wasn't sure if it was spot nose as well. The pattern threw me off like when I started seeing like all the busyness from the sides. It gave me a lot of Batman vibes, but I believe it just could be yellow belly as well. So leopard clown, possible yellow belly. And that one, it's a male. But check out the belly on this. It's really cool. Has that black stripe. Oh. Has a black stripe all the way down. Beautiful animal. Now this one I really like. Oops. Alright, just 1 second. There you go. Just knocked my light over. Got too excited. But look at that. Amazing belly. Crazy color. That's a fire yellow belly leopard clown. I think. And female. Super clean. Really happy with this one. And then we hatched these two. Like, holy crap, right? Like, look at the patterns on those things. I believe they're the same thing, but super, super busy. Like, look at the flames on the sides. They're so busy, they don't resemble any clown. Like, the things that you would usually use to ID a clown, like a visual clown. I actually had to message a bunch of buddies. I'm like, are these even visuals? Because they're just so busy. So I believe what we're looking at are yellow belly mosaic Batmans. They could be fire as well. I'll have to wait till after shed. If anything, maybe one of them would be fire, maybe this one, because of the color, the yellow, or both. Love to hear what you guys think. Like, as crazy as these are, like, just think of the building blocks that you can stack onto these things. Like an absolutely insane animal. That's exactly what we're striving for when we wanted busy clowns. Insane. Yeah. So when I paired my mosaic female last year, I put it to our mahogany hat, our mahogany spectre hat. Made some insanely busy clowns. And then when we got our fire yellow belly Batman hat, we're like, you know, that's a no-brainer. I want the busiest clowns as possible. And the pairing definitely did not disappoint. Insane. So again, yellow belly, mosaic Batmans, possibly fire as well, so you could have all the genes here. Alright, we're gonna cut the video here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these clowns and the whole clutch in general. Please don't forget to like, comment on what you think of these guys and what genes you think are at play in these actually as well. Would love to hear it. And I also want to hear any of you guys working with any of the other line bred traits or lineage things that people seem to forget about in their projects, because obviously they really do make a difference. Alright guys, talk to you later. And I'm gonna put these guys away. Alright, take care.